Okay, there's something going on with, like, Twitch right now. I swear to God. Second. Hey, that worked. Okay. Cool. Y'all. Trying to help someone get chat to work. I'll be honest, it's not working all that well for me either. Max, please. Please, I beg of you. Okay. Work for me. Anybody else had an issue where your chat literally doesn't exist? Because that's what one of our guys is having an issue with. His chat doesn't exist. Yeah, there's that weird voice modulation bit. Healing. Okay, so we need to go here. Gonna launch, sit me into a thing that's gonna launch me all the way to the back. And then I'm trying to remember how you get to the other chest that also gets you the moonfish. That's the only other thing we need to do in this dungeon is just get the moonfish. Well, yeah, so I have the problem when I'm streaming, but apparently one of my viewers also can't see the chat at all when he's viewing. Hey, Evanius, you're in. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this here, y'all. Oh, that's not it. Hold up. I haven't actually gone and done anything with this channel yet, so, you know, your mileage may vary. But there y'all go. That's a permanent invite, so anybody who's on YouTube, that will still work. I forgot to heal. But I'll try to post in there whenever I'm going live and stuff like that, just as another way for people to see, because people seem to miss videos, and some people don't do Twitter. I make no promises I'll actually be active in there, but...
That wasn't so bad.
Hey, Vice level 22. Kill people. It important for people not to die. Yeah, I had to go looking for it too, and the only reason I knew it was there is because I've used it before. Not what I want. Yeah, like that Discord, I haven't used it for anything. I created it for a friend just to talk to him on my own. That's kind of an easy way for us to communicate. I never intended to use it for anything else. And then it's kind of sitting there doing nothing for the past several months, actually. Since, like, June of last year. So, almost 9 months. No, actually, almost exactly 9 months. And then I thought, you know what? I know a lot of streamers have Discords. Maybe I should do that. Yep, that now exists. Really, like 4 people who want to use it.
Serves them right.
I'll put that into my YouTube description soon. That's a track, and that's a track. Okay. Look, if people want to complain about a chat room, like, there's a certain level, if you build it, they will come, but I don't feel like putting a lot of effort in if people aren't going to come in the first place. So, your mileage may vary. $, huh? But we'll see. I can see how it would be useful.
Is it over already?
Dungeon is taking so damn long. Yeah, I think this is the last elevator I need. I think this gets me this chest, the moonberry. No, this is not right. I'm not where I need to be. People join up and immediately go offline. Man, I was gonna eat after this dungeon, so I want this dungeon to be over, so I can actually go eat.
That was fun.
Okay, so I need to be down there. Okay, how do I get down there? This dungeon sucks. I'm usually on D&D for that exact reason. Like when I'm like recording or something, I don't want to hear that constant bloop bloop or whatever it is. Okay, this dungeon is taking way too long. Yeah, Avanius, there is no retreat in this game. There is no way to leave a dungeon until you either go to the entrance or you defeat the dungeon. And the problem is the entrance of this dungeon is locked. There is no way to leave this dungeon until you defeat it. Now, we're basically at the end. I could go and just finish the dungeon now, but I need that last chest, and more importantly, I need the moonfish that you get off of that last chest. Otherwise, I just have to come right back here later anyways. My dog's just sitting here going like, so when do we get a cuddle now? Can we go for a walk and cuddle? When do we get to do that? You promised that we would be doing that soon. Someone's cooking something. I can smell good food. That's making me even more hungry. There, someone's like, they know I'm hungry, and they're like, yeah, let's just cook something and tea. I got a good, like, 8 seconds for combat. It kind of does. You're not wrong, it does kind of look like a batarang. Doing Rose. Get important errands of your own? Oh, hi. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here you go. You can be in my lap. Just be good. Can you do that for me? You can be here. I love you too, but I need you to be good. I'm doing things. And remember, as soon as we get done with Moonstone Mountain, we get to go to Rixus, and Rixus is not, like, it's not the most terrible dungeon, but it is also a long dungeon. Rose, I need you to, like, lay down or something. I need you to relax. Be a good pupper. Seven encounters until Aka gets Rissalem. Okay, so... question is, where do I need to be right now? I think if I go that way, it's really hard to do this. I gotta be honest with you. This a drop? Yeah, this is a drop, and this drops you onto that, but we already did that. This... Rose, you're kind of in the way. Like, you kind of have your face in my face.
Here goes.
Lie down. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey. Love you. Can you lie down? You've been getting so much attention the past couple of days. Come on. And I even let you go, and I let you go see the rain when the rain came down. Like, I got up just to let you do that. Good. Good. Hey. Wow, that digger survived. I think it's the first enemy who survived a Rain of Swords so far.
Is it over already?
Gonna be a lot more than 6 encounters in this dungeon, I think. I mean, if you're talking about for risk limit, now it's 6 encounters. Okay, and that puts me on this side. But I get dropped again in that way. So I think I need to go over the middle. But that doesn't do anything because that doesn't get me anywhere. Okay, it's this side then. Gotta do that. Then we know that this... the only thing that does not have a cart underneath it, right? So we gotta go here. That gets me on the bottom level. So remember, that's where I'm trying to go. At this point, any of these guys who takes out the party is a legend. Like, they have this weird, like, ghost thing that turns into weapons and attacks us. There's this girl that throws a boomerang at us. There's a guy with a weird thing. Dude, I told you, this dungeon is the most complicated and long dungeon in the game, just because of the 3D layout with no good map. Like, every other dungeon is fairly straightforward. This is the weird one. Okay, so... way... this it? I think I just did not go down this ramp because I thought this was the way to the end. I think that's what ended up happening. Yep, that's what happened. Alright. Yeah, I love your kisses too. I do. God, that was... God. I just chose not to go down this ramp because I thought this was the end. Well, I don't think... I don't know the history in Skies of Arcadia, but I don't think there was any rushing anything. Especially because Skies of Arcadia Legends, this is a re-release of the original Skies of Arcadia, which originally came out on the Dreamcast. So they re-released it for the GameCube with additional content. Things like, I believe, Moonfish, the entire Piastol story, all the bounties, and then, because of the bounties, also the Zivelin Bane. All of that is extra content that was added just for the Legends release. Plus, I want to say, like, 12 discoveries, something like that. And then because of that, I think all the post-game stuff, too. There's a lot of the stuff that was added just for the Legends release. Here it is. There's the logo drill. Yeah, so this was just me being stupid. So, gigantic attack upgrade. Here? Side? No. Side? This side. Okay, now we're done. Now we can go fight the boss and leave. That was mostly my fault. Like, it is a confusing dungeon. That's mostly my fault. I chose not to go down that ramp because I thought that was the exit. I've beaten this dungeon how many times, and I still don't know my way around? The water temple actually should be more confusing, but it isn't. Drachma, I need you to channel your spiral energy, please. It is very important.
That was a close one.
I mean, this is what, dungeon number, like, 4? Maybe 5? I've Lunar wins. What number dungeon is this? So, technically you had the Valuan airship, Brine Island, Valua, and the Temple of Piran. So yeah, this is number 5. That's the thing, the water temple in this game is actually not bad. It makes a fair amount of sense. It's pretty straightforward. Just water physics in most games are a pain in the ass. There's that spiral energy. Then again, if Drachma has spiral energy, that makes Feist Kamina. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I love Cupel's animation when Fina is hurt.
We did it!
Starts spinning around doing this weird upside down Mobius strip style thing. What happens if your character dies? Not much. If all characters die, so if all characters die, that's one thing. That is a game over. If you're in a boss fight specifically, you'll be given the chance to restart the fight. If you're in a non-boss fight, it is a game over and you have to reload from save. If just Vice goes down, on the other hand, you can just revive them. Any player character that is KO'd at the end of a fight is revived with 1 health at the end of the fight. So, character death is not that big of a deal for the most part. However, the game does keep track of how many character deaths you have, and at a certain point in the game, it will actually start making fun of you if you've had too many. The only reason I'm really bothering to heal right now is because as soon as I figure my way out down to a very specific corridor, we'll be on to the boss fight of this dungeon.
That was fun!
Can I kill characters? The game can kill characters for fun. I've played games like that before. I actually can have my characters hit each other. which there are like 2 instances where you would ever do that. It's basically just sleep and confusion, and only before you've gotten Curia. Sure you do. I don't want the game to mock me. Yes, there's the spiral energy. Okay, so after I beat this dungeon, I'm gonna take a very short break, 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then I will have about 3 hours to keep going before my D&D game tonight starts.
That was easy.
Okay, Aka just got Rissalim, so we're going to be switching over to green for the foreseeable future. Okay. We are through with the obnoxious part of the story. Dungeon. And Alfonso decided that he's going to kill us. And DeLoco's like, well, I'll just kill all of you then. So, this is where things get kind of amusing. Gigantic door closes. And yeah, let's just attack the heroes. They fought through like a legion of our guys in this dungeon. I'm sure that we will cause them problems now. Ow. Can you stop it with Crystales? I believe it's meant to be a joke, because if I'm correct, DeLoco would be like the crazy or is crazy or something like that. And the thing about it is that character is actually just certifiably nuts. The thing about Skies of Arcadia is that you're not wrong.
That was easy.
Like, even though it shows, like, you go rapidly across the world and islands are only so big, when you get into cutscenes, it turns out that those islands are actually a lot bigger. They just kind of truncated the map a little bit just to make it look more, you know, look like you're moving faster. Especially when we get, you know, we might get to this stream. We're going to see how long it takes me to get through Rixus. But when we get to Grendel, watch how big the world seems when we fight Grendel versus how big the world seems immediately after we stop fighting Grendel. And you'll get this really good idea of just, like, how much the world is shortened down just for us. Also, hey, look, it's a dirty old man. The High Priestess Appa, who hits on both the girls. Looks over Fina and ha 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 ha. Calls Aka goofy. Aka threatens to bean him. Classic priest. Hey, look, here's the stereotypical spike room. I don't know why he has a spike room. And that spike room has, like, blood stains on the floor. Like, he's used it multiple times. Okay, we'll go ahead and save. Dungeon has taken an hour, which is about how long it took me last time. The Loco just does this. So, all of a sudden, door closes. Oh no, we're trapped. Nobody notices the balcony up there. All of a sudden, out of the other door... Oh hey, it's Alfonso. And out comes Antonio too. We've already fought this boss once. The game's just like, hey, do it again. Okay, so everybody. Cliff of Might.
Let's try this.
Now, I'm reasonably certain that Antonio doesn't have spells, so we're not going to worry about Delta Shield this time. Good job, you. Thank you, Vice. This fight's not going to last long, by the way. We're mostly just buffing up for safety.
This should work.
Okay. Healing for everybody.
Let's try this.
And now we be fast. Oh no. Ow. Kind of interesting, they both took the exact same amount of damage. I'm gonna try this. I doubt it's gonna work.
Moons, give me strength.
Nope. Okay.
Over there.
He's trying to lower his attack and defense, but it's like, no, you don't get to do that. Damn, Vice! Damn, he really doesn't like Vice. You notice this? Hit him with the sword. Zap.
Let's try this.
Okay, and the fight is basically over now. Oh, the fight is over. Okay. Basically nothing. Okay, no more Horn Beast.
That was fun.
And Noxie, there's Sacrays, there's Sacri, and a free Moonberry. Nice. And...
No.
Good! Oh, that's gotta hurt. And down comes the ceiling. Oh no! It's Anna Jones!
Ooh.
Hey, that was weird. That ceiling dropped and then it didn't. Yeah, all the machines are not working anymore. And DeLoco has a panic attack. And that is why he is DeLoco. Excuse me, Alfonso. I've got a date with, like, fresh air. Hey, Sentime. Did you just save me from the ceiling collapsing?
Hello.
Yep, Sentime saved us. Oh, I am absolutely going to get a plate of food. Okay, so that's Moonstone Mountain. This door is open now. Okay, y'all, I'm going to take a 10-minute break. I'll be back soon, and we'll continue.